know about that either. I've been watching a ton of this game. Like, I may not have the time to play it, but like when you host 2 weeklies a week, and you're part of both Slimebox teams, and you watched both Slimeboxes from start to finish, and you play the game enough, you know, like you think you would have heard about that. But that seems to be an expert gamer strat, if you will. So, at least we know. And I almost feel like doing a YouTube video about that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That feels like a super epic gamer strat. Mr. Squidward, I bet 20 cents on this match, so you better win! Down B being cancelable and you're a Reptar main? See, that's what I'm talking about! Grounded down B, yeah. God damn. Oh, I will say this. I don't blame Void for playing or streaming on Lethal Company. That game is awesome. I was trying to play a ton of Lethal Company mods myself, but I couldn't get it to work on my PC. So, yeah, I don't know. Troco coming back makes you want to join more tourneys. Dude, it's hyped me up the whole day. Like, watching him, like, play against, like, Matador and Scooter, and, like, win the best of 5 versus Matador, and then beating Hockey. I should hop on Smash after this tourney. Depending on when it ends. Unironically, Pug, I'll play at least, like... I'll play with you for like an hour, like 30 minutes to an hour, maybe. It's looking likely though. I'll tell you that much. Like unironically. If we get done before 11:30 p.m. Central, which that's an hour from now, an hour and 30 minutes from now, pretty much, an hour 20 minutes. I think it's possible. Do I stream it? That's the better question. I don't know if I want to. Happymilla taking that first game versus Troco. And these two, I believe, played in winner's side, didn't they? Because I was like hyping it up. I was being like, guys, look, it's a huge upset. Ah! Just for content. Yeah, they did. And in that set, Happy beat Troco 3-2. However, it felt like in the first couple games of that set, it felt like Troco had control. He just was making some mistakes. So, depending on, I think, how Troco just plays this, you know, I think he absolutely could just destroy this. Yeah, here we go. Rooftop. And we've seen this kind of infamous stage. And I was talking about this earlier, is that the nostalgia definitely comes back when you see Reptar on this stage. Because, uh-oh. Although I will say, on paper, people have said this looks like it should work well. I think for somebody like, I almost called him Aang, Danny, I feel like it definitely can. However... yeah, that happens. So, just, yeah, don't forget that happens. And then it should go, swimmingly. Oh my gosh. That was. I agree. Oh! What a tech. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I used to feel bad, like beating the shit out of Reptar because of his whimpering. But now whenever I hear that, it brings me glee because it knows that I'm beating this dude. I'm beating him up. This animal, this monster. He's been going off with Slime Dash F Strong. Yeah. I feel like Slime Dash has become more and more prevalent as time has gone on. Like, not just with Danny, but I've been seeing it from, like, Granny a lot. More defensively, but some situations, it definitely has been, like, very offensive for her as well. Yeah, Lucy's were using it. Like, it's really good. Like, honestly. I think I saw this a lot early on in NASB2. People are like, people only know how to use slime for kill confirms or lame, like big boy combos. Use it for more interesting stuff. I'm like, well, the game's a week old. Now we're finally starting to see the cool uses with, like, Slime Dash. It's like, come on, guys. It's a mechanic that, like, people don't know about because it's a platform fighter and not Guilty Gear. But you know what? We're all the Guilty Gear players. I need somebody who played, like, Happy Chaos to just come in this game and, like, I don't know, camp me out with somebody. I was a FOSS player. You have no clue if Reptar is actually Reptar, if it's just Stew Pickles. I hope it's Stew. People are bursting way less because their combo games are improving. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to tell, like, when people want to, like, finish the combos. Leffen will never play, don't worry. Don't worry, it'll never happen. Mark my words. Leffen has, Leffen is never putting his hands on this game for as long as it exists, period. Robot Reptar is controlled by Tommy Pickles. Now that's what I like to hear. Tommy Pickles is actually an evil force of nature. He's like the taboo of this universe. I wish that the campaign villain was actually Tommy Pickles and not, the guy. Whatever his name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or do you? Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Oh my god, he's dead. How is Tommy controlling the Robotar if he slid it off his tail? See, that's him sliding off his tail, and he is implanting his remote control along the spinal cord of the Reptar. And then when he slides off screen, he teleports away to his mission control room with his giant gaming PC, and he controls him like a drone strike, like, plane. And like, Reptar is being controlled against his will, because when you control the spinal cord of somebody, that's pretty much like their brain, because it connects to their brain, right? So, like, Reptar just does all these things unwilling. You know, it's a very terrifying thought when you really think about it. It's connected by Bluetooth. Yes, Punk. By Bluetooth. Also, what the freak, guys? I opened that prediction, and you only 2 people voted, 1 per person, 2 points. What's even the point of gambling if you're not gonna go all in? Or are we saving it for grants? Is that what's happening? Disconnected my... Who would ever do that? I don't know. Who would? I would never bet 2 points. Yeah. Well, if Neutral wouldn't do it, then who would do it? Look, see, there he is. Tommy's like, good job, my drone. We striked him so well. He's like, my fellow Americans. This game is so bad. He just lost a stock off the Plat Bug. Honestly, Han, what is the Plat Bug? Is that the one where like it slides you off when you do like a down tilt or a dash attack? Cause I didn't even comprehend if that was what it was. Or is there another Plat Bug? Just squish it. Reptar RNG. Chance has... Oh. I thought you could just do it. I thought that was like something you chose to do. This whole time I was like, wow, that's a really good option. I can't believe he chose to do it. I saw it was something you chose to do. I thought... Everybody thought it was... If you're supposed to be able to do that, then I would know. Alright, we gotta test this out. Holding down doesn't cause it? What about special? Does holding special do it? Somebody lab this right now. I need an answer. That's crazy. TNT, wake up. It happens with others too. Like who? Oh my gosh. Alright, that's clean 90 on the board. I almost feel like it's like futile to camp out Reptar. Aang, Downstrong, and Up B can do the same thing randomly. You know, now that you've mentioned it, I've definitely seen it with Up B, but I've never seen it with Downstrong. The game is so dumb. Although, alright, don't lose hope, everybody. Stuff like this happened with the first NASB, and almost everything by the end was fixed. Almost. I will say, the things that are left in NASB1 aren't that bad. So I think this game will be awesome. That's the only reason I can be confident as I am. I just make the angry content for can't wait for this game's hidden temple patch. I feel like this is the hidden temple patch. From the little you experimented, Reptar Up Special can only go through platform if you don't early cancel it. You generally don't know if it's bugged or not. I hope so. In this game, they need to be blockable. They should make every grab except regular grabs blockable. Plankton should never be able to grab me with his command grab. Like, it should actually just be for, like, a funny animation, like a taunt. We'll have to make him worse. I can't get to go through the plat at all. So it's just it might just be completely RNG. So yeah, it's just... Can you guys send me some videos? Like, it doesn't have to be like... It doesn't even have to be like... You getting through. But, My @ on Discord is Chafuga. Just message request me. I'm so wait, he went through that time, I think. Is like slime canceling it the way? This game sucks, but it's our game. Maybe it really is RNG. He still couldn't tell you. Yeah, like. Alright. Troco forcing this game 5. We're making discoveries, chat. See, Pug, that's what that's what I'm saying. Yeah, chat, press 1 if you think Patrick shouldn't be able to grab you with his command grabs when you block. Or just push 1 because you're in the chat right now. It's also pure RNG if Squid falls off the edge performing a grounded option in Rage. What? Isn't Garfield banned? Garfield is... It's complicated. So there was never a conclusive decision on whether Garfield should be banned or not. So I took the liberty and decided to fully ban him at Chum and Go and potentially Frosty Faustings if he isn't patched by then. But here at this event, he is legal because this is run by Sizzli, not myself. I'm just a broadcaster. And Sizzli did it so where the move itself, down special, is simply banned. And we're kind of just... And then there are also events that just kind of let him rock. But due to the lack of Garfields, we haven't really seen, like, enough cases. But I feel, personally, I'd rather just avoid the character. And my thought process is, well, this wasn't our mess. I'm not going to make players sit through it or allow people to take advantage of it for a month. So, and instead of, like, waiting till that happens and then banning it, I'm just banning it now so that people at least have the option to say, hey, I'm not dealing with that bullshit. I think, I don't mean for there to be, like, contention on it, but the conversation was like, we don't know how potentially bad this is, and from what we were told by testers and those who experienced it in the early stages and such, they're like, yeah, this is fucked up. Like, this is kind of messed up, and somebody that takes advantage of it could be insane, you know? It's spacing. Huh. So it's probably intentional, because it's just pretty much based on where his collision is, and his collision not matching the animation. You can get 100% of the time on Tremoran's platforms if you do it grounded. Oh. But it doesn't... What? Huh. Unban Garfield. Real. Man, Troco, Game 5, this is not looking good. Happy is gaming right now. Why is Garfield's... So, Garfield, you can actually see exactly why. I made a whole video about this decision process and stuff like that. But, to explain it to you, pretty much if you click down special with Garfield, when he has any amount of food in his sugar rush meter, he pretty much has it infinitely for the entire stock. And so that means that he has faster movement speed, he has a faster fall speed, he has a much larger up special, and I believe more damage, but his moves, I believe, are faster, I think. It pretty much makes him a really big menace to have to try and deal with. And so TOs have taken like different avenues with banning it for now. Some are not doing anything. I've not this event because I don't TO it technically. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Troco, no. It's over. Yeah, I get it. It's okay. Ugh. Happymilla is just the GOAT. Check DMs. One moment. Alright, chat, we're in losers finals, by the way. Which is crazy. Hey, it ends faster so we can play, Cherry. True. Bert. They are gaming. They are here. Banning Garf right now is definitely a good move. W tournament integrity. And that's my point. Like, QB law. Like, I just... Like, people... The conversation around it, like... Because beta testers were the ones that... Like, I talked to. And they're like, we literally have experienced this before. And somebody that knows how to deal with... Like, abuse it. It's, like, impossible to deal with. Like, it's genuinely bannable. So I didn't, like, make the decision... Like...